Sean Marion has had 2 good games against the Lakers with 25 and 22 points and has been a big-time scorer lately for the Mavericks. Pau Gasol shooting over Nowitzki. Gasol coming off a 23-point, 16-rebound, and 4th straight year and 11 straight years with 50 or more wins. Can they finally win a title? Dirk Nowitzki going strong inside, and a 4-point Maverick lead.
Just a little ball fake, got Gasol up in the air, and you have to respect his shot so much it led to the open drive.
Here's Gasol over Nowitzki. Those two going at it early on, each having 4 points.
So who's going to stop who, Coach?
No,
That's the one dimension that Beauvoir has on his team that no one else has. He has that different gear that he can go to and get into the paint.
Here is Bynum working on Chandler in the lane. And the ball winds up in the hands of Pau Gasol, who hits another one. Pau Gasol, hot early, has 6 points on 3 for 3 shooting. And the Mavericks up. The doubleheader on ABC begins at 12:30.
Reggie, I thought you had a great question before Rick Carlisle when we met with him, asking him, could you play Haywood together with Tyson Chandler? We see Blake turn the corner, missed that laser.
Tipped in by Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol now has 8 points. Carrying on Odom. Blake penetrating. Good feet in, and they're going to call the foul before the shot, as Pau Gasol got the feed from Blake.
Look at Brendan Haywood right here. And this is what you want. You want him to come over to challenge the shot.
Here is Terry for 3. Nowitzki has a block by Gasol, and this goes off the rim, and that'll do it for a well-traveled but a valuable guy. Here's Nowitzki looking for at least a foul, gets nothing out of it. And Blake brings it up for the Lakers with 2.5 gone by in the second quarter. 4-point lead for the Lakers. And a 3 by Blake. Offensive rebound. Bynum! Bynum! Lakers with their biggest lead of the game.
And it's all been about the inside presence. Here, Matt Barnes takes the ball with the finish and second shot opportunities. Andrew Bynum, a man among boys tonight.
But Barnes misses. And the Mavericks trying to cut it to 2. Barea hit hard going down to the floor and very upset with that foul. It'll be on Blake, his second personal. And really going at Blake. And Joe Crawford has called a technical foul.
Well, it was actually a good foul. But JJ got up like he was KO'd in the 12th round here. Good move here by JJ. He gets by Blake. There's the hard foul there by Barnes. He gets up quickly to have some words with Barnes, and
then perhaps Phil Jackson gets a chance to rest some of his key guys. But as long as they have a chance, they're in the hunt to get that #1 spot. They want that, so they're going to play minutes that they have to play.
No question about it. And Barnes gets the basket and a foul. And Dirk Nowitzki trying to hold his place, but Barnes with a nifty move. And the foul is against Nowitzki, his first of the game.
You watch Pau. Remember we talked about his abilities, offensively so skilled, passing, finding Barnes. Barnes takes the contact, goes right into him. He knows Nowitzki's there, finishes with his left hand.
Crowd still buzzing over that one, and Kobe steals the ball away from Nowitzki. Here is our test, all day to shoot, and this is the 3. But Gasol from Odom. And the crowd on its feet as the Lakers now are up by 3 with some spectacular play at both ends of the floor.
Well, really, the Lakers' size now is starting to show through. Lamar Odom and Pau Gasol making themselves very large on the offensive glass.
Second chance points for the Lakers, big factor. Terry misses an open mid-range jumper. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Gasol. Nowitzki gets a piece of it. Great defense inside by Dirk Nowitzki. Loose ball, and Artest gets it back from Odom. basket good. And a foul by Gasol. This is not a playoff atmosphere. This is a Game 7 playoff atmosphere we're seeing.
Watch the save by Kobe. Left hand, stays in bounds, elevates, and tips it before he goes into the stand. Just a spectacular play, which leads to the three-point shot by Ron Artest.
Lakers have run off 6 straight points.
Jackson, he was understanding and looking at the big picture. He wants his team at their best late, and right now they are playing their best at both ends of the basketball floor.
Marion with the turnaround and the foul, pushing foul against the Lakers. But who is better, after all he has done and seen over the years, than being able to handle a long season as a coach, to be able to put up the shot? 6-point lead for the Lakers. Here's Kobe Bryant. Off the rim, Gasol foul. Pau Gasol fouled. Looked like Marion from behind. We'll check and see. Early here in the...
There's no way.
There is Beauvoir missing a 3. And it's tapped. Bynum into the hands of Kobe Bryant to Pau Gasol, who can't convert. Mavericks back. Kid goes down low to Nowitzki. Guarded by Bryant, doubled by Artest, traveling called against Nowitzki.
Good job that time by Kobe, coming right down immediately for...
Here is Nowitzki. Bryant getting the rebound. And the Lakers can open up their biggest lead if they score here. Here's Bynum, tipped by Pau Gasol. And the first double-digit lead of the game with 4 minutes gone by in the third. Timeout, Dallas.
You pay too much attention to the one big man. The other big guy's there to clean up anything that might roll off the front of the rim. You'll see the second Dallas Mav come back in there. 3 blue jerseys occupied by him. Can't have a guard trying to block out Gasol.
10-point lead for the Lakers. Gasol against Nowitzki. Basket counts and a foul. An and one situation for Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a move you normally don't see from Dirk, doing a wonderful job here of taking the ball off the dribble here. Gets through 2 Laker defenders. Nice extension of that left hand, coach.
What he did is he turned the corner.
Going to pass to, puts it up. And Chandler has it knocked away very nearly. Another good defensive play by Artest.
Ron Artest is a tight end waiting to happen.
And Nowitzki fouled going underneath. And Pau gets total.
But the first group has been so dominant, with the exception of Fisher, who's been in foul trouble, that you don't need the second group. You can keep this first unit on the floor.
So Bryant, along with Barnes, Blake, Pau Gasol with the ball, and Odom in there for the Lakers. No foul. Ball knocked away. And the foul is called on Pau Gasol, and that will be his 4th. So Pau Gasol and Derek Fisher each with 4, as Sean Marion will go to the line. And in case you're wondering, the Lakers will play the Spurs one more time in the regular season. They have 8 games left after this. That will be right here at the Staples Center on April the 12th.
What's important here, Pau Gasol picks up his 4th foul. Nice little strip there by Chandler. Marion comes up with the basketball, and you see Gasol out of frustration.
Blake has it knocked away. And now Terry and Blake have to be separated.
And Matt Barnes came in at the end of that. It looked like he shoved Jason Terry. Looks like Joey Crawford has already thrown out Matt Barnes.
Barnes has been thrown out, you're right.
Matt Barnes just threw down the assistant Terry Stotts.
And he won't go quietly. Playoff atmosphere when we started. Not that this is what you always see in the playoffs, but it shows you the kind of feverish attitude we have with these teams.
You may have had 2 ejections for the Lakers.
Yes.
It may be Blake
Barnes
and Barnes.
And I believe Jason Terry has been thrown out for the Dallas Mavericks.
Go back to the beginning of the game when Barnes came in the game.
Absolutely.
And we said it's the 3rd person that's got a little bit of nastiness for this team. Kobe, Artest, and that's what you saw.
Brendan Haywood is also going. So Haywood and Terry are gone. Blake and Barnes also ejected. You're right. Barnes gives them the edge.
And let's set it up this way. If the playoffs were to begin today and both of these teams won their first-round matchup, as this is where it all started. Blake thought that he was fouled hard
by Terry.
Going to the hole by Jason Terry.
Well,
there
Terry
was a push.
did push.
He pushed him.
Blake, yeah. Blake was definitely...
I don't know if it's something he did or said.
And you have to leave the floor in an orderly manner here. You can't do this.
And what I like is watch Kobe Bryant here. Now, I've been in a situation where the bench is cleared and everyone was suspended for a number of games. Kobe Bryant doing a good job of police.
33.
Look, you know, Matt Barnes, he understands that we're going to see this team down the road. It's a statement. I don't know if it's a smart statement, but it's a statement.
No question about it. I mean, this game speaks volumes. Start, Reggie.
It's springtime. You know, 8, 9 games. These teams can a little bit of chippiness. They can sense.
And now there's some activity behind the Dallas bench, and a fan is being escorted out by the red jacket ushers.
Are you kidding me? What is going on here?
In rapid fashion. So control, which we have finally established on the court, now has to be established in the crowd as well. Odom with his second free throw attempt. 1 out of 2. The playoffs are around the corner, Mr. Miller.
Springtime.
13-point lead. Barea surrounded by Laker defenders. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 13-point lead. 4th quarter. Barea in the lane.
Tough shot.
He's made a couple of tough ones lately. He has 10 points in this game, and it's down to 11 who will shoot 2. Now let's see, down the aisle, look on the right side, and a great job done by the ushers to really intercept the fan. And so with San Antonio losing and the Lakers heading for the victory, they will now go to 2.5 behind the Spurs for the #1 seed in the West, 2 in the loss column, and still with 1 game to play. It'll be right here at the Staples Center on April down to 2 minutes to go in the game. This game is winding down after a tremendous emotional contest.
That's why
Pau Gasol.
That's exactly why you get him out of the game sooner.
And now
that's exactly why you do it.
It's not over yet.
And now Shannon Brown's going to get thrown out because you know they're going to foul one of your starters. That's why you got to get Pau out of the game.
You're absolutely right.
That's exactly, I mean, you don't wait and let him go up and down, and you intentional foul if you're the Lakers.
That's why I said before, expect the intentional foul right away after the free throws to stop the clock and get him out of the game.
And I want to say this. I see where Shannon Brown is coming from because you got to protect one of your star players. Here's the hard foul by Brian Cardinal on the head of Pau Gasol.
And then Brown knocked Cardinal away, and just when you think things were going to adjust, right here at the Staples Center, and will end the Mavericks' 5-game winning streak. So the Lakers will be a game and a half ahead of Dallas for the 2nd seed and climb to within 2.5 games, 2 in the loss column, of the San Antonio Spurs, who just about a week ago were up by